My name is Brooke Goff, and this is Brooke's Bites. Today, we caught up with Jerry Rice, one of my favorite interviews thus far. We talked about one of my favorite things, football, but we also talked about baked goods, and we talked about him becoming a new grandfather. So congratulations are either in order or soon to be in order. So congrats on that, Jerry. We are going to talk about oatmeal raisin cookies because that is his favorite cookie. And surprisingly, of all of the interviews, he chose, and he may be the only one that chose, oatmeal raisin cookies as his selection. So Jerry, although I love an oatmeal cookie, I am not a raisin girl. But for you, for this segment, I'm gonna make you the best oatmeal raisin cookie you have either ever virtually had or you have ever had. So check out a little bit of the interview here. My name is Brooke Goff. I just want to ask you a couple questions, one being with the NFL right now, right? So they have made such great strides in bringing more women in, right? There's more women that watch games now than ever, which is great for the sport. What else can they do? How can we fill the seats with more women, kind of equal that divide a little bit, and teach women more about the sport so that they're not intimidated?
I think we have made significant improvements already. You're seeing a lot of women, in ball games. Well, they come to ball games, they know what's happening, and also I think with Taylor Swift, she's bringing a lot of women in. So I don't know, it's up to the NFL to decide on that, but you're seeing more women now than ever in football.
Let's go to the golf game for a minute. How do you normally play, or are you doing it just for the tournament?
You know what? I normally play, but I haven't been playing because I started a company with my daughter, energy drink company, Goat Fuel, and she's the CEO of my company.
It's fantastic.
So she's running it, and she's the greatest of all time because if not for her, this wouldn't be happening. So, just out there working with distributors and bringing investors in and all that. So it took away a little my golf game, but I still love coming here. I've been coming here for about 30 years now. I love the hospitality, love the fans here, and all the celebrities, they show up to support this event.
I have a show, it's called Brooke's Bites. It's on Facebook, and I bake, so I'm gonna be talking about this interview on there. So what's your favorite baked good? Because that's what I'm gonna bake.
Oh my God.
You're in a restaurant, okay? You just said you finished your steak dinner, big game. What's your go-to on the dessert menu?
Dessert probably, I would say a brownie and some ice cream.
That's me too. You know how many people are telling me chocolate chip cookies?
But I'm also, I'm in oatmeal raisin cookies. That's my favorite. But you give me a pecan pie or something like that, or I'm the type I like to indulge. I like to work hard.
Yeah.
I continue to work out, push myself, do all that stuff. But when I want to play, I play, and I have a good time. So now what we got going on here is we have our butter, our granulated sugar, and our, you ready, secret ingredient for the best oatmeal raisin cookies, our dark brown sugar going over here. So I wanted to wait to do this part because everybody loves to see the consistency of a cookie change. So we're gonna add our 2 eggs, and I don't do this one at a time business. You kind of just let one go in, the other, but always crack them in advance. Nobody wants a shell. And we all know we've tried to pass 1 or 2 off saying nobody will get the shell, it'll crush it up. Nobody wants it. Do the right thing and just crack them ahead of time. You don't have to worry about it. So this is my Incarsum mixer, which is, my opinion, the best mixer of all time, and I've used many. It really does make a difference in the consistency of the cookies and how they come out when you bake them. So now everything is getting light and fluffy from the eggs. And now I'm just gonna add a little bit of vanilla. And these are this is what they call our wet ingredients, okay? We're gonna let that go for a moment. And then we're gonna take, again, this is one of those recipes that we want to mix outside the bowl because we don't wanna overmix it, okay? So once this is done, I'm gonna take my wet ingredients, I'm gonna put it in my flour mixture, and we're only gonna mix it until no more flour is visible. So I'm gonna scrape it off our sides, and the flour's in a bowl, so we're just gonna throw this in there with our flour. Doesn't matter, you're putting it all in at once, but I like to mix it outside of the mixing bowl. Just this, for a couple of reasons. One, this particular mixing bowl is hard because the centerpiece comes up, and because you have a lot more room so you don't wear the flour. So we're just gonna finish scraping this out. We're gonna throw it in here.
we are going to take a spoon to mix, and we are gonna mix this together. We're gonna add our oatmeal and our raisins, and then we're gonna bring you back. Check out more of the interview with Jerry here. You know, I was a big fan of yours, and nobody ever gave you anything. You worked hard for all of it, and it's great to see that you're really instilling that in your daughter, right? Because at the end of the day, I mean, she's working, right?
That's what it's all about. And I always, with my kids, even when they were little, I made them earn everything. So, to see her blossom the way she's, with the way she's, leading the company, being that woman, the black owner of the company, it really makes a statement. And I'm glad to see what's happening in this world now with women that, that they're making a stand.
You must be so proud of your daughter.
Yes, I am. Yeah. And plus, she's getting ready to have a baby. This is the first grandchild.
Oh, boy or girl?
It's a boy. So they were asking me, they said, so what do you want him to call you? I said, well, you can just call me Grandpa Goat.
Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty good.
But I'm very excited about that. But, all my kids are doing well. And but you got to keep pushing them and hope that they continue to be successful.
I just had an 8-month-old daughter, and it's tough, right? Being a parent, balancing it all.
It's a new world.
Well, especially for you guys. I mean, you guys were out. I mean, you're traveling all the time. You're doing this, that, and everything. But it's key to just be able to spend time with your family. And I see it even more now than ever, where you see these football players, and they really are out protecting their families and spending time with their families and having that time. So I'm sure with retirement, that was something you really enjoyed.
Yeah, because life is so precious, and that quality time, you never get that back.
No.
And these kids, they grow up so fast, and I call them the new millenniums.
Yeah.
They're so smart and they're so intelligent, and they are the future. But when you can spend time with your family and stuff like that, you can't even put a price on that.
And there you have it. Jerry, for you, my famous oatmeal raisin cookies. Tune in next time for our next episode of Brooke's Bites, coming soon.